Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today, being a qualified hairdresser, I'm going to do a hairdresser reacts to the hair trimmer. Oh. Would you put that near your hair? Probably not. You may have seen this all over your Facebook newsfeed where it's supposedly guaranteed to get rid of your split ends. Okay, so the cordless trimmer itself, let's have a little look-see. So yeah, it just looks like some kind of like hair crimping device where you would just kind of like put your hair in and go down, put your hair in and go down. But the difference is, and you can't see it, is there's all little blades in here, and this is going to push your hair into the blades, which are then going to spin when you press this, thus creating the trim. Now, you're not supposed to do it without one of the gauges in place. The gauges slot in here. So, fitting your gauge, you're just going to pick it up. You're going to try and line it up on the runners and push it down into position. And then once it's in, it is in. And there we go. My 1.8 or 1/8 gauge has been fitted. Now, it also has this neat little function where it should collect all of the ends that it's taken. That just hit me in the eye. It has this awesome function which is a health hazard, which is where it should be collecting all my hair. You get it in this handy little carrying case bag. I'm not going to put it in because it is alive. As you can tell, whenever I press this, it does all sorts of things. It's magical. Anyway, so we get it in a carry case. You store your trimmer in this bit here, and then you get a little mesh bit. In your mesh bit, you get one sectioning comb. I'm guessing this is the thickness of the sections of hair. You can do it at a time, and this is just for, yeah, combing. You also get one sectioning clip because you're not a professional, and as far as you're concerned, you only need one. Reality, you need 4, but hey, you've got one. You get your USB charging cord because this is cordless. You get, oh, I lied, you get another clip. You've got 2 clips now, okay? You then get what barbers use, which is like an oiling brush, which is a bit janky looking. And then you get 2 trim sizes, okay? So the trim sizes you get are a 1/8 trim, and you get a 1/4 trim. Now I'm going to go in first with the 1/8 trim because that's the least amount, and then I'll probably go in with the 1/4 trim. So for this, I am not touching my length. I'm just going to show you the condition of my hair. Now, I did not do this to myself, obviously. Can you see those splits? And every single time I have a bath, it looks like someone shaved their pubes for the first time in 6 years. So as you can see, there is split ends completely throughout my hair. That much body there on the ends only comes from hair with split ends, guys. So to ensure the safety of the length, I am going to this hair, ignore this hair, and then I'm going to go from where that ends all around my base, which is this hair, and I am going to section that off. If you are going to use this, I would advise maybe not touching the length, only actually touch like the layering, because at least this way I won't lose my length. Right, I'm going to start off with this really tiny section here. I don't really get, it's not doing anything. This is stupid. Right, so let's lock it. Well, that's definitely cut hair. I don't... Okay, I've locked it in now. I've done it a different way, and now I'm going to try the downward motion one. I mean, like, it is cutting it, and it is taking off the ends, but, like, I don't know. Oh, I've got some activity. There you go. So it is working. It is taking off the splits. I'm going to do this whole section here and then I will come back to you and show you. Okay, so other than the length, that is one half of my hair done. So you can't really take into account these bits here. We're looking more here. This is really difficult because, I mean, it does work. I don't know if it's because my splits go so far up my hair from where they over bleached it. It could just be the fact that because obviously it's got those guards on it, it's not going to obviously go all the way up here. I thought it ran on a technology where it went through on the plates and it picked up it went like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and got the splits out that way. But it doesn't. So I'm going to play around with this bit. I'll film it in fast forward of me just like gathering bits and trying to get rid of some more ends, and then I'll release this bit, compare the two, get it all done and around. Side that has been done using the machine and side that has not been done. Can you tell any difference? That's the main difference. When you fluff it up, you can see this side's fluffing up a lot more, which means there's more dead hair in it. I mean, it didn't take off that much. It's not it took off. So that and the bits that fell on the floor. So it's not like it's taken off loads either. I mean, what I think I'll do probably next is show you guys how to actually lay your hair at home yourself. I think you probably yield the same results. Yield might be my new favourite word. I'm not sure. I do like to say yield. Yield. Anyway, I am going to, off camera, do the other side. Okay, guys, and I should be done. A couple of things to watch out for when you are using the hair trimmer is check the innards just here, because you'll see it collects hair which could potentially be blocking the blade. Something to look out for. So it took me, I think, to do my whole head about 2 hours or so. Obviously I was filming, so that's a bit of a hold up. I suppose if you were doing it yourself, you'd be looking at more, say, an hour. Remember, my split ends go up to about here through dry heat bleach damage from the hairdressers. I do think there's been an improvement. Remember, we haven't actually touched the length. It didn't take off a lot, so seriously, you need to watch that when you take the lid off because it just flies. But that's all I got from the other half of my head. So the hair trimmer, if you can get this on eBay for less than 50 quid, it's definitely worth buying, because what you can do is, say, like once a month, put on the smaller gauge, which is the 1/8, and then just, you know, go through your hair with it. I think it's great in the sense that you'll probably save yourself so much money going to the hairdresser, because if you want to keep your length and just get rid of your split ends, just do it that way. So if you over straighten your hair and you find that you get a lot of split ends in between cuts, great, buy it. If you're like me and you're in a situation where your hair is absolutely chronically from over dyeing, great, buy it, because what it will do is it will just nibble away. At the ends, you can start to grow it out and it doesn't look that bad now. And compared to before, when I do that, it's nowhere near as big, so you can tell it's taken out A, lot of the bulk that was being caused by the split ends, and B, the split ends. I mean, it didn't take out loads. I could probably go over it again and again and again and again and again and get a better result, because obviously it only takes off 1/4 per time. Little hack that I did learn, if you are doing it and you're getting a lot of pull, hold the hair and just push it through and it will take the hair. Always use it with a guard, obviously, as per the instructions. But yeah, I don't think it's bad. I don't. I think it's pretty good. I think if you're a novice and, you know, you're not a professional, I don't think it's bad. The only thing that kind of pisses me off a bit about it is it advertises itself as being, you know, this is not for professional use. No way in hell would I put this on a client. It's not, because I could do the same thing myself with scissors. So no. You can do it yourself at home. You're not going to fuck your hair. You're really not. There's no way you're going to ruin your hair. So don't be intimidated if you do buy it. Buy the manual, which goes through a load of like salon things like clean your client's hair, blah 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 blah. I did put Moroccan oil in my hair before I did it. I put some toner in my hair because my hair is just 50 shades of up at the moment. So that's kind of irrelevant that they tell you not to do that as well. But I do think it's fixed my hair. I mean, my hair's not great, but it has kind of fixed it. I'm going to continue to use it. I would say I'm going to use this probably once a month, maybe twice a month, because I'm not actually looking to get my hair cut for at least 6 months now, because I'll just trim it myself. So the hair trimmer, can't fault it. Hairdresser reacts, hairdresser approves. It's not a bad machine. The only thing that did concern me is when I got it, it literally just came in its little pouch. It wasn't even in a box. So that's all I can really say on this. Yay, split end trimmer. I'm not bitching about something for once. What's wrong with the world? I'm happy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you could subscribe, I'll be your best friend. Hopefully I will see you next time.